If you're trying to figure out how to review team performance using project data, and you don't want to waste time on fluff, you're in the right place. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through a super practical, repeatable way to do it, whether you're managing a remote team, running sprints, or handling multiple client projects. And if you stick around till the end, I'll show you how to get an exclusive free trial of the exact software I recommend, only available to viewers of this channel. First, you need to define what performance actually means for your team. Is it speed? Quality? Hitting deadlines? Before diving into the project data, get clear on the KPIs that matter for your specific goals. Don't just look at raw task completion. Look for patterns in consistency, collaboration, and how often work gets stuck or bounced around. Once that's clear, pull up your project dashboard. In the software we're using, go straight to the reporting section. From there, filter your data by team member, task type, and status. You'll instantly see who's closing tasks, who's stuck in progress for too long, and who might be overloaded. This isn't about calling anyone out. It's about spotting blockers and resource issues before they snowball. Next, check for trends in velocity. Are projects speeding up or slowing down over time? The software we'll be using tracks this automatically, and it'll show you if your team is burning out or finally hitting their rhythm. Look at burn down charts or cumulative flow diagrams. If you don't see gradual progress in those, it's a signal to dig deeper. Don't forget to factor in qualitative data too. Comments, internal feedback, and task reassignment logs are pure gold for understanding how your team communicates and adapts. High-performing teams aren't just efficient, they're responsive and collaborative. This kind of insight isn't obvious at first glance, but the software we're using makes it easy to surface. Now here's something most people miss. Review performance at the project level too, not just by person. Is one project always on time while another keeps getting delayed? Look at the team structure, task dependencies, and stakeholder involvement in those. It could reveal workflow problems that are dragging everyone down. Before you wrap up your review, use all this data to create a short report. Just a few bullet points highlighting what's working and what needs improvement. The software we're using can auto-generate these reports and even send them to your team, so everyone's on the same page. The key takeaway? Reviewing team performance using project data isn't just about numbers. It's about translating raw activity into clear, actionable insights. The data's already there. You just need the right lens to interpret it. Quick recap. Define your performance KPIs, dig into task and status breakdowns, track velocity over time, analyze qualitative feedback, compare performance across projects, and wrap it up with a simple team report. And don't forget, the exclusive free trial link for the software we're using is in the description. It's only available to viewers of this channel, and it'll make reviewing your team's performance way easier. Go try it out, and I'll see you in the next one.